tree and that
A very good evening, everybody. This is Gulf Harbour Radio, ZMH 286, Patricia and David. And it's just started raining here, but the day has been actually pretty decent, although not all that tropical. It's 16 degrees now. I suspect it's going to get even cooler pretty quickly with this rain. 10 knots of westerly, 1021, and I put down 90% cloud cover, but it's just started raining and it's now 100% cloud cover. So, but it was a good day for King's birthday here. I had a lovely walk up in the Waitakaris. Couldn't believe how many people were out walking. Lots and lots of cars parked around overflowing car parks and lots of people on the various trails. It was great to see people out enjoying absolutely gorgeous bush and waterfalls, because there has been quite a lot of rain lately. So the waterfalls were looking spectacular, and the dams could certainly do. They're about 3 metres down, but if this keeps up, then I guess they'll get full. All right, we have got Sahula, Scoots, Soy Libra and Aka on my list tonight. So I'm going to start on the west. Sahula, Gulf Harbour Radio.
Gulf Harbour Radio, this is the Sahula, over.
Yeah, pretty good signal from you, Lynn. A very good evening to you. And it looks like you might not have too much wind. I'm interested in your report. Go ahead.
Okay, not much wind, that's great. Okay, our position, 24 degrees, 52 south, east 158.01. Our course is 265 magnetic. Our speed 5.5 to 5.8 knots under power. The wind is 7 knots. Westerly, dead on our nose, exactly on our nose. The seas are moderate with 1 meter swell from the south. 10% cloud cover. All is well. Except we really like the wind to be right on. But all is well, and we have 270 miles to go to reach the center light. Over.
still on the nose tomorrow.
Yep, still on the nose tomorrow. That just as well it's pretty light and nice and sunny, because that will cheer you up at least. Sahula, David and Lynn are at 2452 south, 15801 east on a course of 225. That might not be correct. If you could correct that, there was a bit of a static crash. 5.5 knots under power, 7 knots of westerly. This is approaching, in fact, 270 miles from Bundaberg. Moderate seas, just 1 metre swell, 10% cloud cover, and all is well. So another couple of days, and at least it's very pleasant, nothing to be concerned about, but it will be on the nose again tomorrow. Just correct that course for me, please, Lynn. Over.
The course is 265 magnetic.
Yep, thought it would be up there, 265 magnetic. Thank you very much. Well, all is well on board, so I'm sure you've got the fuel, and it sort of makes up for different other conditions, so not too bad at all. Have a good night, you two, and we'll talk again tomorrow. Well, I'll talk to you in the morning. Actually, I'm net control tomorrow morning on Tony's net, so we'll talk in the morning. Over.
Okay, look forward to seeing you in the morning, and thank you for all you do for all of us out here. Over.
Not a problem. Nice to talk to people. And yes, you're probably still snoozing in the morning. We'll be talking to David. Okay, clear with Sahula. It's funny, I've got all these S-word boats. Scoots, Gulf Harbour.
Gulf Harbour, Scoots. Hard copy on you. How do you copy me? Over.
I've got really good copy on you, Daryl, and I've just been looking at the predict wind. It's coming through really well, your reports there. And you've got winds lightened up too. It looks like everyone's got the same problem. Go ahead.
David Patricia, our position 2904 south, 17948 east, a speed 7.5 on a course of 023 true. We've got wind of 5 to 8 knots from the southeast, 1 metre swell from the south-southeast, cloud cover 30%, and 1019. How copy?
Yeah, brilliant copy from you. 2904 south, 17948 east, on a course of 023 true at 7.5 knots under power, I presume. 5 to 8 knots southeast, 1 metre south-southeast swell, 30% cloud cover, and 1019. Well, we're 1021 here, so there's sure as hell not too much wind in between. Light tomorrow, again, says David. More out of the east than the southeast. So you're getting on top of that anticyclone. So it will be backing a little bit, but still light. Over.
Yeah, copy that. We're hoping we might get a sail in from later tomorrow. And our revised ETA for Minerva North is now Wednesday evening. Copy?
Yep, Minerva North, a Wednesday evening. Okay, Wednesday, just getting that down here, Wednesday evening. So he's going to look at Minerva North Wednesday evening. I'm sure Andy would like to hear. I'll just pass the microphone.
Well, Wednesday's when everything changes, I'm afraid. Yeah, sure does. Well, I'll talk about this more in a minute, but we have a depression that's moving in from the Tasman, and it's sending up a cold front, which I'll describe again in a minute. But that is going to cause the isobars to change on that high that's moving east. So Minerva, Wednesday evening, looking like 18, 19 knots, maybe gusting to 25. Northeast. Over.
Yeah, that's what we're expecting. We're working a little bit east in that course and hoping to sail the last bit and get in before it goes gnarly. Over.
It sounds gnarly.
Yeah,
enough.
exactly. Gnarly is a good word for what it is going to do. So, yeah, it'd be good to get that anchor down there, dug in, and just relax for a few days and watch the clouds, the rain, the thunderstorms. And I'm sorry to laugh, but yeah, sorry.
It's over.
Over.
Yeah, no, happy to be sucked up at Minerva, even if it's wet and blowy, and at least it'll be warm. Over.
Yeah, that's true. Boy, it is certainly getting, well, it is winter now here, and boy, when I stopped today on the walk in the Waitakaris at the dam, boy, it was a cold wind coming off the water, and I thought, it's time to get into a more winter woolly look for hiking. But you won't have to worry about that for a while, you guys. So, yep, well, we'll talk to you again tomorrow. And I don't know whether you're going to fish going through the pass. Everyone gets a fish going through the pass. That'll give you something to do when you get there. You can do all the cleaning up in the gutting, etc. All right, we'll cheer with you, Daryl, and hi to the crew. And we'll go to Soy Libra. Well, something has really happened with propagation because I had Daryl booming in, and he is not that far from you, about 1 degree longitude, and he was booming into the Kaio antenna, and then I could barely hear that someone was there, so I tried my antenna here, and you're coming through on that, which is a real puzzle because you're both using backstay antennas. So, yeah, very interesting. Just a sudden change at this time of night, which you expect changes, but not as rapid as that. Anyway, Soy Libra, and I'm going to have to ask you to repeat what you were talking about at the beginning, but I have your report. 2914 south, 17817 east, course is about 246. I didn't hear whether that was magnetic or not. I think it's true. 6 knots. The wind is from the east, and I didn't quite catch that. 40% cloud cover and 1018 on the bar. What was the wind speed, the easterly wind speed, and could you repeat what you said at the start because I wasn't quick enough to change antennas? Over.
Of course, it's wrong.
Two, 4, 3. Yeah, I'm really struggling. I have corrected your course, of course, for 024 and at 6 knots, but I'm still struggling with the rest. It's just, I don't know what's happened with what's going on out there, but I am not copying you all that well. All right, I take it all as well on board, Andy, and you heard what David has just said. I think he's going to be talking more about that front in a minute, but yep, looks like you're still planning on stopping in Minerva. Could you please confirm? Over. Roger that. So you'll be there on Wednesday as well. Okay, well, we'll clear with you. I'll just maybe check again before the net finishes because it's a bit strange how things have just changed so suddenly. But I'll might just get back to you before the end. So just stand by, and we'll go to Arca Gulf Harbour. No, nothing from Arca. So what I'll do now is just pass the microphone, and then I might get back to Soy Libra shortly. There's just been something strange. I'm just going to check what's going on in the space weather while David is talking.
Okay, good evening to our listeners, and well, a not so nice evening it is here at Gulf Harbor. As Patricia said, we just had rain a few minutes ago. Taking a look at the synoptic picture for Tuesday, tomorrow, around lunchtime, I see that our high has moved eastward with a very broad center running roughly 175 west. The axis of the ridge is at roughly 32 degrees south with a central pressure of 1024 millibor, 1024 millibor. So over in the Tasman now is a depression that by tomorrow will be centered near 32 south, 32 south, and 160 east, 160 east. This is squeezing the isobars on the west side of our high so that they run basically north-south at about 170 east. So the winds for those on the way to, say, New Caledonia or Vanuatu, well, they'll be on the nose, northerly to northeasterly. Next, we have a trough that extends from this depression to Norfolk Island, and onward to 30 degrees south 170 east. It's quite visible on satellite imagery. Plenty of squalls are evident in this. Not a wide trough, but it's definitely quite evident. I'm picking up another broken trough on imagery that runs from New Caledonia to 27 south and the dateline and continues east. This feature is not picked up on any of the models. In fact, it's not even picked up on New Zealand synoptic analysis. So it's there, though, quite obvious if you've got the ability to look at the satellite imagery. Now, by Wednesday the 4th, that's the big day, Wednesday the 4th, our depression will lie in the mid-Tasman, and its cold front runs from New Zealand to New Caledonia. So winds from New Zealand to 30 south on rumline to Fiji are going to be northerly, and from 30 south to 25 south northeasterly. Not pleasant conditions. Now, the eastern edge of the cold front midday on Thursday runs from 35 south and the dateline to Vanuatu. So be prepared for this. Now, at Minerva on Thursday, expect northeast winds 18 to 25 knots, and Friday lunchtime, hold on to your hats, with gale force winds from the north. That might even be Thursday into Friday. So yeah, those two yachts that are heading to Minerva, Soy Libra and Scoots, looks like they're putting the pedal to the metal, and they should be in before the winds get too strong, which is good. So with all that unpleasant news, here's the chief.
Well, interestingly enough, our BOM, that's the Australian folk, have just issued 7 minutes ago information on our propagation problems. Degraded HF propagation are expected today they just issued this at 5:25 actually, for another couple of days. So they're going to issue a more detailed high frequency warning if these depressions from a halo CME, which was, don't know what that is, don't ask me, but it's impacting Earth, and that's the problem. So in our area. So I will go and talk to Soy Libra again, but I think that that's going to be a problem tonight. Hopefully you guys are copying us. I've got a bit more power, but if not, don't worry, it's nothing to do with you. And just to let people know that we have received information that Polo Flat, that's the boat we were looking for the last couple of days, the Roberts 34, this morning was just below 30 degrees south and at 173 east. So all seems well there. They've got sporadic use of their Starlink. Often it's a little bit difficult with Starlink when the conditions are rough. It does use a lot of power. Okay, is there anybody else for Gulf Harbour Radio? Please call. Yeah, Marie, I've certainly got you, but you're further north, and but yes, good to be able to copy you, so things are not all lost. Go ahead, over.
Yeah, just wanted to do a radio test. We're up in the Harbour at the moment, and just wanted to see how the reception was.
Yeah, well, you're coming through really well, so I'm going to try Soy Libra again, but very clear and strong copy from you up there in the Harpies. I take it might be nice weather for you to be in the Harpies. What's it like, over?
It's beautiful. Got east winds at the moment. I understand it's going to get quite strong next couple of days as we make our way to Second. Friday, I think it's northerly. I can actually hear the Libra not too bad. Over.
Well, in that case, I'm going to ask you what he commented on at the start, if you can recall, and I'll give him a call and get you to actually do a relay, if you wouldn't mind, Kerry. So just stand by one. Soy Libra, Gulf Harbour. Well, I've got nothing here. Kerry, could you give Soy Libra a call and tell him I've lost contact with him? Was there anything I missed when he called before? Go ahead, Kerry.
Saliba, this is Omar Reed. Do you receive it? Saliba, this is Omar Reed. Do you receive it?
I suspect it's a radio problem, not a propagation problem, because you have got a very strong signal, no problem at all. So he might have something which he won't be very happy about because it's a new radio setup. All right, well, you guys have fun there. I love the Harpers with the nice white sand, and it sounds good. Better make the most of it before that front comes through. Did you have anything to add to the Harpers?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah, it looks good. I've got the forecast for there, and tomorrow looks like southeasterly is 15, gusting up to about 25 knots southeast. So, yeah, they're giving a maximum temperature of 30 C. Wow, 30 C. That's pretty warm. It's warm enough to jump in the water, which I'll bet is beautiful. Looking at satellite imagery, let me just do that because I'm curious myself here. And let's see. Well, I just lost it. So anyway, partly cloudy from what I remember. So just enjoy it. We wish we were there. Over.
Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Yes, it has been lovely conditions last few days, and yes, what I could see can be so recently 2 days. Lovely up to the north to weekends over.
Yeah, gosh, I was often a dream about when we were there at the Harpers. I actually took a fairly decent sized bag of the lovely white sand to do things with, which I have done things with. So you enjoy it. All right, I'll just see if Arca is around. Arca, Gulf Harbour. No, nothing heard. Is there anybody else wanting to make contact? No, nothing heard. I'm sort of juggling between two antennas here. Anything more from David? No.
No, I finally did get my satellite image. It's quite nice.
It's beautiful up there. Yeah. Yes, we're envious. However, this is where we are. So enjoy it. Tonga is looking really lovely. Okay, cheers everybody. Have a very good evening and stay safe, and we will be back again tomorrow night. This is Gulf Harbour Radio, clear on this King's birthday weekend, and we're off. Cheers all.